Anyone on the internet that's telling you to use software or to use AI to find winning products, they have no idea what they're talking about. It all sounds super appealing, all high tech, like you're using AI to get ahead of everyone else and beat people to finding these winning products. This is all smoke and mirrors. AI and using software to find winning products can only take you so far. No one on the internet is going to tell you you need to be immersed in e-commerce. You need to be by it at all times to understand what products are going off, what trends are happening, how are people marketing, how are affiliates running, how are ads being run, what creators are being created. All of these things are necessary to understand what products are really trending up. And so in this video, I'm going to basically break down everything, the entire step-by-step process that I use internally to finding my winning products. Just remember that this isn't an easy task. It took me over 24 hours of research to find my winning product. So don't expect to find a winning product in the next 5 minutes of using this method. It's going to take time, but once you've seen enough, once you've been immersed in e-commerce and you've seen so many products, trust me, you're going to know which products are going to be trending up and you're going to pick them out and you're going to make a ton of money with them. You can't be a spectator on the bleachers making play calls for a big game and expecting to win. You have to be on the field as the head coach to really get it. So let's hop straight in the computer and talk all about my entire process before we actually go into a live screen recording from my phone, showing you some products and telling you my psychology behind every single one of them. Okay, so my first step in finding winning products, things like from ground zero, it starts with the burner method, basically scrolling for products. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna open up a new TikTok account and you're gonna search up TikTok shop and TikTok made me buy it. And then from there, you're going to engage with all the drop shipping and TikTok shop products by liking them, commenting on them, sharing them. And from there, your entire For You page will be optimized to just show you TikTok shop products. From there, we have to understand what our winning criteria for products are. And then we're going to write down our best products on a master doc. So this is one of the documents that one of my students inside my inner circle gave me. They listed the name, what does the product do, the effect, and then also the link as well. And our criteria for products is very simple in a way. All we're doing is we're trying to find one that has a wow factor, solves the problem. Do people actually want it? Is it easy to make content with it? Ultimately, this is like really important because affiliates and you and yourself have to be able to make content of it very consistently. A micro criteria is also that it's a gift giving type of product. It's non-seasonal. It's small and light, so shipping is cheaper. It's not glass or fragile. That's actually necessary. And you do not want to worry about competition because that's for the next step right here. After we have our list of products, we're going to now check for comps, which is competition on Calendea. And we're looking for products that have less than 10,000 units sold. Depends on the price point. For example, some t-shirts, people are out there selling for like $4 and they have 20,000 sold, but still you can, there's a little middle ground there. You're looking for sellers that have low creators, less than 500 for physical, less than 200 for print on demand. And for low competition, we also want, we don't want more than 5 big brands selling the exact same product because it's really saturated. And then we're also looking for low volume Chinese sellers. So you can just tell if it's a Chinese seller, if the price is super undercut and their shop name is like Jingzhaozhu of, Guangzhou, China. That's like obviously Guangzhou is the seller district, the manufacturing district in China. And from there, after we have our products and we have our list of products that are locked in, there's not a lot of big competition on Calendea. It's big for TikTok shop. Then we can move on to sourcing. All right, so now that you guys understand my entire structure, I'm going to hop into the phone now and we're literally just going to scroll for products for, 5, 10, maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. And we're going to write down our best products in the notes tab. And then I won't show you guys on this video, but basically checking for comps on Calendea, it's pretty straightforward. But we're basically going to go through all this stuff when it comes to the wow factor and stuff when I'm looking through these products. And then when I say yes, we're going to add it to our product research master sheet on Sheets here. All right, let's hop into the phone. All right, so we got some chicken things, not really a TikTok shop product. The big thing for me is this is very low ticket. You're selling this for like $8 or whatever. We're looking for products at around $30 to $40. That's kind of the range for TikTok shop. You also get over the $30 co-funded free shipping when you do that. More incentivizing for users to purchase it from there. Let's keep going though. That had a lot of engagement, but this is a drop shipping product. They're linking it to their website, as you can see the link in bio there. But yeah, not a TikTok shop type of product. All right. There's a, so gift giving stuff is good. I like to scroll through. Man, not really my thing. Legos never really been saying this. These like little toy gadget things don't do really good. This is more of a drop shipping one. Not my thing. We got some live stream. This is a big product. It's just super saturated now. It's been around for a long time. All right, let's keep scrolling. All right, why am I on the side of TikTok? So this is the air freshener. Man, those have been around for a long time. We got the natural scent stuff. So this is, you know, there's another big brand TikTok shop doing that. All right, so we got some Nargirl, some jewelry stuff. This is cool and all. It's better if you have I don't have a girlfriend right now, so it's hard for me to make these type of videos because it makes sense to have some girl hands. As you can see, she's got girl hands to do that. All right, let's see. There's some cane thing. I don't really like this kind of stuff. It's just hard for me to make videos of this. And but it's a good product. It's definitely, you know, you sell it to a higher ticket audience for sure. Gift giving type of product as well. Yeah, this stuff, it's kind of a junkier product. This is one of those ones that I'm not going to say it doesn't work. I'm just saying that you're going to run into issues. When it comes to finding a drop shipping product or a TikTok shop product, the reviews matter. Reviews really do matter for TikTok shop because TikTok will pin you if you're below like a 3.0 star review. So making sure that you are having a good, decent type of product is super important. Also, no contraband type of products. We're not looking for anything that is adult toys or weed or drugs or any weapons, something like that, because TikTok shop doesn't like that. All right, let's keep moving on. A vile flying bird. So this is actually one that's popping off on TikTok shop right now. There's a huge toy that's a cat one, and yeah, kind of insane that I've seen something like this. So we'll save this. Actually, we're gonna save it, and also I'm gonna write it down on my notes here. All right, keep moving on. Keychain camera. The problem with this one, we looked into a long time ago. It's really expensive to source these. It costs like $15 a piece. You gotta sell them for $50. And the thing with TikTok shop for like some of these smaller things is that something tiny like this, there's for the consumer psychology is when they see a product, if it's really tiny and they're spending $50, why don't they just buy a bigger camera and spend $50, you know? Like there's a size to how much they're willing to purchase ratio when it comes to just the consumer psychology for online for online e-commerce. So keeping that in mind is important. These are not bad. I like this. This is good. This is good. Women love this kind of thing. It's just easy. They don't have to get their nails done. It's not expensive. We're gonna save that and we're gonna write this down, take a screenshot, and keep moving on. I like that though. That's good. All right, wow factor on that video is insane. I've seen this one. This is a good one too. I'm gonna take a screenshot, write this down as well. Yeah, this is good. I've seen this one. Grip trainers are really hot. There's always grip trainers doing well on TikTok. All right, there's the problem, the solution, that, man. Kind of a jankier, cheaper type of TikTok shop products. Acupuncture. This is good. I like this one too. And that's not a bad TikTok shop product too. We're kind of hitting some gold. This is usually not how it goes. Usually, I like this one though. That's like a very TikTok shop type of product. Health, beauty, wellness, anything in that niche, people go crazy. These TikTok moms go freaking nuts for this type of products. Nah, mugs are too low ticket. It's a cool mug and all. It's print on demand. If you're doing print on demand, this is like definitely the hot stuff to go to. Understanding like these sellers, as you can see, they're just pumping out the exact same video over and over again, doing a lot of these crazier hooks. Yeah, that's not a TikTok. This is not really a TikTok shop product. Too low ticket as well. I think it's a toy. You know, it's a mini truck. Yeah, this is trucks. There's some people making some decent money on it, making like 5, 10K, but nothing like big. And if you are trying to compete with them, it's better during Christmas time. During this time of the year, toys aren't really hot.
My favorite necklace to wear.
So cross necklaces are doing really good. It's gotta be the right margins though. You'd have to source it for around $1 to $2 because the market for cross necklaces is around $7 to $8, and the quality has to be good because reviews are really important. We scroll down to their reviews on here. As you can see, they're pretty solid, so it must be good quality. So you have to be very specific if you do cross necklaces, making sure you have a good supplier. And not really a TikTok shop type of product. Hair bonds are good. It's just very saturated.
I finally got myself dressed, and I have to.
Yeah, so here's some more of these necklaces. I'm recording this right before Valentine's, so it's popping up a lot. So yeah, this is just a scam. So this is not really, this bracelet doesn't actually weigh 13 pounds or whatever. They're cutting it out in the corner to actually weigh on. This is an old drop shipping product, but it doesn't actually do that. So when you get reviews coming in, so that's another thing. It's understand these drop shippers, they can have terrible reviews because it's not visible. They can actually manipulate the reviews on these drop shipping websites. TikTok Shop, you cannot manipulate reviews because they want it very trustworthy. So yeah, that's just another thing to keep in mind. That these drop shipping guys, they can sell crappy products, but you can't on the TikTok Shop seller side, which is good. We want to sell good stuff to good people and actually solve real problems for people. Nah, not really needed. This one's all right, not necessary. Why don't you just add ice to your own thing? This is some non-product. Turbo shelf. Yeah, no one needs this, the GT3RS thing. It's cool and all, but it's not needed though. It's not really a TikTok Shop product either. Yeah, this is another thing. It's cool and all, but this is more of a drop shipping product. Yeah, same thing with this one. Not really a drop shipping type of product, or not really a TikTok Shop type of product. It's also big and bulky. This is like drop shipping, these bigger, bulkier things. It can make it work because you jack up the shipping like crazy. But on TikTok Shop, you're gonna have to get inventory of this. This is a headache. You'd be spending a couple thousand. You'd probably be spending triple, you know, whatever the actual unit price is per shipping per unit, because it's so big and it costs a lot. And these like it's like a desk vacuum cleaner. It's not really necessary. Why don't you just wipe off your own desk? Yeah, toys don't. That kind of toy doesn't do good on TikTok. Like the aroma diffusers. There's people that make money on the aroma diffusers, but this one, it's a new one. I've definitely not seen this one before, but I like to stay away from these. These tech ones, it's just difficult to compete with because, man, it's like, I don't know, it can have issues. I used to sell humidifiers, and you just run into a lot of issues when it comes to the manufacturing rights and everything like that. All right, so this is for obviously for vaping and smoking and those kind of stuff. So you just kind of like, it's not really necessary. That market on TikTok Shop's not big. You might run into things down the road when it comes to violations. The pattern phone case, nah. I like to stay away from those cheaper ones. Nah, not really necessary. Fidget, what is this? Oh, just that's another necklace. So look at this necklace. They sold 80,000 of these at $12. So that's good. Their margin's probably pretty good, like $2 or $3. That's pretty good. Yeah. It's not bad, but that's a very saturated product. You won't be able to compete with them. Guitar stuff. This is a super hyper niche, and TikTok Shop, there's no like this like visible guitar niche yet. I will say yet. Back in May when I first started doing TikTok Shop seller, there was no pet niche at all. And now pet niche is like the biggest niche on TikTok. So it's crazy. Up until now, at this point, when I'm recording this, guitar niche isn't popped off yet. Maybe down the road it will. Trader niche isn't big on TikTok. Nah. This is a cool product. This is a TikTok Shop type of product, but it's already been ran before. I've seen dozens of sellers using this just to get rid of the hair for girls' hair and stuff like that. Synthetic wig, nah, wigs don't do too good on TikTok. It's just not really a TikTok Shop type of product. They can just get from Amazon. Hologram cube, these kind of things, these like kind of coolest gadget type of products just don't do well on TikTok Shop. This is more the, yeah, we already watched that one. Yeah, it's not necessary. One that massages you and has red light. It's cool. It's on the edge of a TikTok Shop type of product, but I mean, it's possible. You have to, let's take a screenshot. Why not? We'll check the sourcing, see if we can source it for a couple bucks. You'd sell it for around $30 to $40. And if you can't make that work, then drop it. All right. Yeah. So these ones have been ran on TikTok Shop before already. Someone's already doing it and made a lot of money. This is not bad. Expensive to source, glass. We want to stay away from those. Juice WRLD fans, what is this? Oh my gosh, it takes forever. Yeah, it's so low ticket. We don't want to do that stuff. That's a pretty good visual hook right there. Oh, yeah, that's already been done. It's more of a drop shipping type of product. This is a good TikTok Shop type of product, but it's expensive to source. Gadgety, electronics, you're going to run into issues down the road. But it is a good one to go after if there's no competition. I've already looked into this. There's competition out there for that one, though. You're 35. This one, yeah, like it's not necessary. I mean, it's a cool product. It's just not. It's more of a drop shipping type of product. Definitely not a TikTok shop one. Oh, what are these? McLaren. What is it? A towel or is a blanket? Yeah, no need. All right, normal belts. We had some cool belts in here. Yeah. It's all right. Why don't you just get off at Amazon? Same thing with this one. It's the coffee one, portable coffee. Not really. I mean, it's a TikTok shop type of product for sure, but we'll take a screenshot. We'll have to check sourcing. We'd have to get this for around $4 to $5. We'd have to sell it for around $40 to make it worth it. We'll kind of see how it does, but it's gonna be expensive to source.
This is not Starbucks. This is
Cocoa cup. Interesting. Nah, who's gonna need this? I don't need this. Maybe it's a cool gift for Valentine's, but other than that, another coffee one. Literally another one, huh? Yeah, I guess this is like big in the dropshipper community right now, huh? We can look at their most recent videos. Yeah, they've been pushing out a lot of content, so that's a hot one in the dropshipping community. So it could be good for TikTok shop seller. I bet there's not a lot of people competing with it. Yeah, let's just take a look here at one of these. So instant coffee. What is this called? What is this called? Like a instant coffee maybe kind of thing? Portable coffee, that's what it's called. See if there's any sellers doing this stuff. So we'll go over the shop tab. So yeah, look, there's no one doing it really. 200, 300, so it's pretty low saturation. I guarantee there'll be someone to pop off with it. These are all Chinese sellers, I bet for sure though. Let's just look at some of the shop names here. Hot Top Global, 10,000 units sold. You can tell if they're Chinese if there's just a bunch of random crap in their shop, which this is obviously one of them. They just have every random one. There's no human interaction. We can even, so I'm trying to click on Hot Top Shop, and they don't have an actual shop page. And that just shows it's Chinese seller. They're just using affiliates all on board. Let's keep looking around here though. Altin Store, that sounds Chinese. So yeah, that's good though. Like if the Chinese sellers are only having 300 sold, if they're having 300 sold, that means a lot of, opportunity for it. But look at the prices for these. They're selling it for $40, $60, $100 for these things. Like I can't even imagine what's going to cost to source. You're going to have to go check it out, see what the cost is. This is something that you'd have to sell for around $40 though. And if not even worth trying it. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at these. I mean, this is all just stuff that's off the top of my head, just looking at it, like looking through these products. If you're just a beginner, you might not know what I'm even talking about. You'd be like, oh, like, how do you know it's going to be a $40 product? This is a product that people would only buy for around $40. Most people are not going to spend $150 like some of these people are selling it for. $40 to $60. And TikTok Shop is a platform around $30 to $50 is kind of like the mean for products to be sold. At least the best place to be a seller is selling in that range. Yeah, that basically breaks down the entire video. Thank you guys for watching all this. Let me know if I should do another one. I mean, this is just super raw, like just showing you guys my entire process A to Z of just live training on what I think behind these products. I can do this forever. I do this all day. I spend around 45 minutes every single day scrolling through products. So if you are trying to find a winning product, just spend time in the game. That's all it takes. Don't quit. Set aside 30 to 40 minutes to just scroll through products, see what's working, go down the rabbit hole, see how many you're selling a day, look in the dropshipping store, looking at the videos they're making, and you're going to learn way more about doing e-commerce. So yeah, that's basically it. I'll see you guys in the next video.